Hi there, good afternoon. How's it going? Today is Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. Currently 68 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 20 degrees Celsius. So that fast food restaurant that I just showed is where I had a double cheeseburger 2 nights ago. But don't worry, I will be trying and have tried some real Korean food, including last night when I went up to a food court up there. I'd seen a sign that said food court, decided to give it a try, and had this really spectacular, massive bowl of something with noodles and beef and vegetables and this just surreal dark red sauce, and then gyoza, which are pot stickers, and they were massive. They were much larger than I'm used to. There was the option of getting 3 or 5. I said go ahead with 5, and I had 3 of them along with the soup there. So that was a good Korean food experience. I said in a previous video that Korean wasn't up there in my top favorite types of cuisine, but that was a really good one there. So I know that there are a lot of different types of food in Korea, and so I will do my best to have some good stuff. So it is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Nice, sunny, warmish day here. My 3rd day in Busan after flying here from India, and so I am finally getting out and seeing more of the city. So this is the Sasang district. My hotel is just 2 blocks over there. Got a great deal, $35 on a very nice hotel room, but it is a long ways from the city center. But there is a metro station right here. We've got the green light, so I guess Uber works here. I'd seen a taxi go by that said Uber taxi, and then just checked on my phone, and it looks like Uber will work. And so that was tempting to go ahead with the easier way to get downtown, but I want to show you guys and figure out how to use the metro, which is up there. Not certain yet where I actually go to catch the train, but I'm going to figure that out in just a second. So there is something strange going on with Google Maps here in South Korea. I've never experienced this elsewhere before, which is that it won't show the time or distance for driving or walking. It only shows by the metro. And so it shows the distance, which is about 5 miles, and it is saying like 45 minutes, which seems rather long for only 5 miles. So I'm not sure, but that's the other thing, that I want to take the metro now to figure out, get a better sense of how far away am I really from the city center there. So let's get down to the harbor wharf area, and it should get a lot more happening than what I showed around here. So let's see, is this actually the metro station or something else? Cats Container Arts Terminal. So maybe I need to go down, because I did the underpass and that seemed to be the metro station, and yet the metro is up there, unless that's different, and a train. Okay, let's try the elevator. See what happens here. So far so good. Okay, we got only 2 options, so do the other one. Waiting room. Okay, let's see what that is. Nice elevator. Okay. Not really a waiting room. I think this is the metro station. That is always one of the initiations into a new place, is learning the metro. That says tracks to metro. Okay, let's give it a try here. Figure this out. Okay, we have a machine. Is this a ticket machine? Oh my god, there's so much going on here. And so far, I'm not seeing English other than the I. Oh boy. And then you have, that's a thumbprint, fingerprint thing, and then put money in there, I guess, but no English, so yeah, I can't do anything with this. Let's see if there's a ticket counter. I know the name of the station that I need to go to. I see the English button. Here we are. Tickets. All right, mission accomplished so far. And I think I know what I need to do. I'm going to have to transfer once at Seomyeon. So, let's...
이미 개표된 승차권입니다. 이미 개표된 승차권입니다.
Okay, not working.
이미 개표된 승차권입니다. 이미 개표된 승차권입니다.
It seems to be scanning it, but not... excuse me.
이미 개표된 승차권입니다. 이미 개표된 승차권입니다. 이미 개표된 승차권입니다.
네, 사장님. 요 외국인 분이 표를 샀는데 이게 계속 이게 적용이 안 돼가지고 도움이 필요할 것 같다고. 네. 요 스테이크.
Okay, thank you. Nampo.
이미 개표된 카드입니다. 이미 개표된 승차권입니다.
Okay. Thank you. It seems like my card is just faulty or something, because it was definitely valid for one journey. Anyways, we're in. Dadepo Beach is the next train I need. Not going to Dadepo Beach, but that is the direction that I'll be going to Nampo. Dadepo, Hakan, Jagalchi, Busan Station. Looks like I gotta go up those stairs. Here we got a drink vending machine. Chilsung cider. Mango. Alright, so this is the right train. It's a matter of whether I'm going the right direction, but I guess it should be it. Nampo. Made it. So that was 32 minutes from when I stepped onto the first train. Now the question is, do I need to scan my ticket? Oh man, because it's probably not going to work in order to exit.
이미 처리된 승차권입니다.
Yeah, this ticket is faulty. And I'm now trapped. I was hoping that I wouldn't need to show the ticket to exit because I really can't get out. What the heck happened with these tickets?
이미 처리된 승차권입니다.
Oh. Maybe it was working all along and I just needed to push? I don't know, I was kind of expecting a green light or something. But anyways, I'm out. Okay. Nampo-dong dried fish market and Jagalchi Market. So those are two of the places that I wanted to see too. This way. Alright, alright. So maybe the ticket was fine all along, although even the local guy used it and didn't say it's fine, go ahead. And then also the conductor tried to use it, so I don't know what happened there, but it all worked out. Alright, so I am stoked to see more of Busan. It is 2 in the afternoon, so I have plenty of time to explore. Which way to go? I guess time to take the phone out, because even though it isn't showing the walking distance or directions, it does show where I am and I can search for places on the map. Okay, so Nampo-dong dried fish wholesale market. But once again, it is pretty quiet for being Tuesday, middle of the week. Beautiful sunny-ish day. But anyways, looking nice. Things are open. So specifically a dried fish market, and that's what we're seeing. It's all dried fish. Interesting. Never thought that would be a thing, is exclusively dried fish. It is very fishy smelling. It is a different kind of a fish smell from a wet fish market. $17,000. So that's about $13, I guess, for a kilo, I would guess. So the metro ticket was 1,900 South Korean won. That is $1.30. So very, very reasonable. Alright, well, you get the idea. Lots and lots and lots of dried fish. I think we can say we've done this one. No need to walk down every lane of dried fish. But the water is right over here. Not sure if I can walk through there, so let's go around. See the water, and then I have a few different places in mind to check out, and then beyond that, just wander and see what we see. We have a exercise area. Bicycle. Yep. Oh, so Is this where you're... Oh, I thought it was going to be lifting yourself, but you do this. And then, what's the deal with this? Is this where you lift yourself? Oh, you push yourself out. So you are lifting your own weight. And then, the steering wheel machine. All right, so here's the water. So what are we looking at? A harbor and I guess a sea? We're looking roughly eastish, I think basically straight towards Japan, or maybe southern tip of Japan, something like that. Very nice. All right. We got a fisherman. Okay, let's check the map. I'm curious what this sea out there would be called. And a friendly lighthouse thing or something. So you can see what I mean here on Google Maps, in which it won't show the driving distance or the walking distance. It only shows by public transport. It says 20 minutes by train to Jagalchi Market. So I will walk over there. Let's clock it and see how long that takes. So let's see what is the water that we're looking out at. So there's a narrow waterway there. Oh, that is an island. That right there is an island. Cool. Taejongdae looks like a national park out there, but there are bridges going over to it also there. And then, well, that's all in Korean. Oh, there we go. Osaka Busan. So the ferry to Osaka. So where's Japan exactly? Oh, okay, we're not looking out at the southern, well, yeah, the southern part of Japan, yeah, but not the very tip. So I have a flight booked from Seoul to Hiroshima there. Nice short flight in about 8 days now. Still not sure if I'm going to take it. We shall see. And then, speaking of we shall see, what is that sea called? Sea of Japan, East Sea, and then East China Sea, south, and then to the west, the Yellow Sea. And of course, the vast Pacific. All right, let's get walking. It is 2:12. Let's see how long it takes to walk what the map says is a 20-minute train ride. 2:13. Lua and Tigre. Coffee, bakery, pizza, beer. Kill your hunger here. I swear you can feel the extraordinary love with our pizzas. Obviously you can't walk by without a cup of coffee. Let's slice it anyway. Stella Artois. Baked with love. It smells different here. And by different, I mean worse. Looks like we have the wet fish market. Oh man, it is not pleasant. Oh man, I think partly it's like sewage or something coming out of these vents, but there you go. Looks like eels and lots of fishes. I guess the wet fish folks and the dried fish folks are a different subculture or something. They keep them separated. Whoa. Jars of whatever that is. It's all about the fish around here. Another fish market. Or no, this is other seafood. I'm not seeing any fish. Mussels. And kumquats, persimmons. What a scene, but still pretty quiet for being like, you know, right downtown in the center of things. I guess maybe, you know, because it's November. Very colorful signage. It's so busy. So many words and images. And all seafood. Another market up ahead there, it looks like. We're seeing a lot of markets on the way to the market. Oh, here's the Jagalchi Market. Okay. I didn't realize this was on the way to the other one that I was walking to. So, you just go in here. Oh, closed. We're not open today. Okay, well, kind of a shame, but not really. We're seeing plenty of markets. All right, this is where the action is apparently. More fish and eels and flounders or something. Prawns. And some other kind of a market thing down there. I think I'll walk that way, but first just do a quick walk down here. Nice to see that it's a little busier. Octopuses, octopi. And it goes and goes, and then here another market. This one looks pretty busy. Let's poke in here. What have we got? More seafood? How can there be enough customers to buy this much seafood? Yeah. Whoa, look at these guys. What the heck are those? Seriously, what are those? Sea cucumbers? Or is it a animal of some kind, and then eels, massive crabs. Oh, so this is where you can actually order.
Oh, hello.
Hello, sir.
Ah,
Oh, I'm not hungry. I just ate. So,
Hungary, little bit. Where are you from?
America.
American city name.
I'm from California.
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 Hotel California.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
It's just down the street from me.
Golden Bridge.
Hmm?
Golden Bridge. Bridge.
Yes, Golden Gate,
Bridge.
Golden Gate Bridge. Yes,
Bridge.
Golden Gate
Oh,
Bridge,
oh.
San Francisco.
San
This
Francisco.
is my city.
Ah.
Yeah,
Little bit.
I had lunch before, so
Okay.
I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Hotel California.
Yes, Hotel California. Good song, good band. Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, let's not. Show the whole thing, but quick pop through here. All right, so these are all restaurants, or whatever you call them, where I guess you can point at the fish and they'll cook it up for you. Looks like today is going to be a market tour kind of a day. So Busan International Film Festival. And a general market area here. Ties for, let's see if I can figure this out. If 2,000 is $1.35 times 4, so $6 for ties, or $5.50. And we got street food. All of these say Busan International Film Festival, so I wonder when it's actually happening. Cute area here. Let's head down this way. So it looks like they have a Walk of Fame here. So it says they're the 8th Busan International Film Festival. Busan is another spelling of Busan. You have a handprint there, and then Chung Gang-hwa, director, Korea. I guess that is his signature. And then it says 2003. So I guess the 8th festival was 2003. 10/7 for the date. Okay, does that mean 10th of July or 7th of October? Not sure about that. 4/10, again, not sure if that means 4th of October. Okay, it must happen in October because we're seeing the 10. So that must be 7th of October, 4th of October, 2003. And so it is 22 years later. So I guess it was just the 30th festival in October. So again, yeah, we got the 10. So 13/10, 2005, 10/11. Seems like they're switching the date and day. Korea, Japan, Suzuki, very Japanese. 2006. So there we got confirmation October, 15th October. All right, 2007, 10th of October, 2008, going up this way. Ooh, Italy. Dario Argento. Greece. Oh, hey, Costa Gavras. William Defoe. This is hilarious because his name is not William. It's Willem. But there you go. Willem Dafoe's handprint and signature. That is wild to see. Kim Jimmy, Korean actress. Carlos Saura, Spain. Juliette Binoche. Wow. Of France. Right on. Isabelle Huppert, French. Yun Fan, Hong Kong. All right, it just keeps on going. So 17th, 18th, 19th. Oh, so not very many people get on the Walk of Fame, just like 3 or 4 per year. 23rd, 24th was in 2019. BIFF, Busan International Film Festival. So I assume it happened last month. So the Gagalchi Market is straight up here a couple of blocks. I was going to time the walk, but it's kind of pointless with all my filming and stopping and everything, but seems like it was probably about a 20-minute walk. Very cheap. Like $5. $4, 135 times 3. Yeah, $4. On the subject of shopping, I'm going to need to do some at some point here if I'm going to be heading next to Japan. It's going to be getting cooler, and probably a good idea to get some shoes. Ooh, lots of good looking socks. I just bought some socks, but I like those. Ooh, those are really cool. How much is that? 5 pairs. And some colorful ones. So I didn't go for the socks since these are doing just fine, but I got long underwear, tops and bottoms. Hopefully it fits properly. It was 10,000. Okay, let's do the math on that. So 5 times 135, about, what is that, $6.50, $7, something like that, for tops and bottoms. So that's a great deal. All right, big shopping area here. Really fun shopping around here, especially at these prices. Thing is, I do not need more stuff except now some shoes. With this and a pair of shoes, I'm pretty well set for cooler temperatures. And we got shoes here, but not what I'm looking for. I want some classic sneakers. Maybe I'll hold off on those for now. It isn't that cold yet. Not essential. The socks and sandals is still working. So I guess this whole area must be that Gagalchi Market. So I took the long underwear out of the box so I can chuck this and stuffed it into my backpack, and looks like it's gonna work. It is 2 pieces. I think probably the arms on the top are going to be a little short for me, but better than nothing, and the bottoms look perfect. I was a tad chilly last night wearing my jeans, socks and sandals, my one long sleeved shirt, my hat, my scarf, and my jacket, which is all the warm stuff that I have. And so it's already getting chilly in the evening, but the long underwear is going to make all the difference. All right, well, it looks like this is the end of it. So with that, I think I'm already about done for the day. So much more to see, but it's already turned into a fairly long video just showing all these markets. So good to see that it is in fact a lively city, at least in this part of it. What is that? A mobile ice cream? Korea #1 yogurt, okay. A mobile yogurt street food stall. So now I guess I will try the Uber getting back to my hotel and call it a day. There's also Yongdusan Park and Busan Museum of Movies, Yonggang Station, Jagalchi Market, we showed that one. Yeah, so district of Gagalchi Market. So I had walked past the sign without realizing it. There you can see Gagalchi Market, and so there is much, much more to it. So it goes back in there. I decided to walk back and buy the socks because these ones are a little short. I think these are going to be much better, also warmer and cooler looking. It was 5,000 won for 5 pairs. That is like $3.50, so less than $1 per pair. And I like the looks of these ones a lot more. And also Gagalchi Underground Shopping Center, so there's even more to it down here. So I wanted to give just a little taste of the underground scene and also just see for myself what it's like. Okay, well, this is a little bit unexpected. It is a art. Oh, that's right, it did say art something. Very, very interesting. But not very busy down here. Can't imagine they're getting a whole lot of business. I wonder if it was always an art area. Seems like likely it wasn't originally. And then they turned it into an art area. Okay, back up this way. All right. There we go. Time to get back to my hotel. See ya.